morning. And yes, it's still morning. I get to say good morning. I actually am getting on a live video before noon. But I've decided that I will put my makeup on live today. You know, it's funny because the last 3 days I did not wear any makeup. Didn't even put on my mascara. My face got to breathe a little bit. So I'm excited because it's been a while. But we're going to start off real simple today. Nothing major. I'm not going anywhere special today. It's basically a home day. Work on the computer this afternoon. And then I have a live video tonight to shoot with one of my teammates, Shaniqua. So I'm really excited about that. Shaniqua just got her presenter's kit. I think this past week, not sure if it was Monday or Friday. Might have been last week. But Shaniqua is excited, and we are actually going to do this opening her kit live. So I'm really excited for Shaniqua. So Shaniqua, you can and you will. And we're going to prove that to the world. So again, like I said, we're here to do some makeup, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm just going to go ahead and start with my foundation. I've already put on my glorious primer. I always put that on right after my shower because I like that my pores were open. So I already have my glorious primer on. So like I said, I start off with my foundation. Okay, I use 2 for one reason. In the summertime, I'm tan, so I only need, whoops, see the gold little thing? That's the lightest of them too. This is the darker one. This is actually taffeta. Okay, taffeta is darker, and it has more of a yellow tint. Okay, so I have, I always said I had Indian kind of skin because it was like Native Indian because it's yellow. I have a tint. But the other color that I use is organza. This is what I can use. I can use this by itself, but in the spring and in the winter and the spring, but it does need just a drab of this. So that's why I have 2. I use 3 drops of this to 1 of this, so it's 3 to 1. Okay, and I have my spoon, my really pretty pink spoon with my pretty pink hair. Have my hair up today. I just washed it, so you get to see me in my raw form today. So let's give it a shot. Okay, any questions out there? Any questions, let me know. Which one do I have? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. See, sometimes this comes out fast, sometimes it comes out slow. Oh, and while I'm doing the mixing, this is my favorite stuff. Every day I put this stuff on and I'm like, I love Coach. I don't have my Coach bottle. Oh, yes, I do. I love Coach, okay? And if I didn't find something that was just like it, I'm like so shocked. Again, it's amazing. This is the purple one. This comes in the purple. This is called Passionately Yours, okay? The one I like is Dreaming of You. It's in the blue. And then the yellow one, which is in here, the yellow one is Yours and Only Yours. Yours and Only Yours. This one right here is a friend. I'm actually going to give this to a friend for her birthday. So, whoops. I hope she doesn't watch this. Anyway, she doesn't know who she is. There's a couple of friends I have this month that have birthdays. So, and what I just did was I stuck it in the spoon. I used the end of my brush, my favorite brush. It's one of those, kind of like a spongy kind of a brush. You can see it. And then I kind of moved it around in there, just spread it. I actually start around my eyes. And you don't want to you don't want to like pull your skin too much. So this actually brush works perfectly. So you don't use your fingers. Sometimes I'll use my fingers to blend. You don't need to. This brush does everything. I have what's called sponge buds. They're not out right now. If I do need to blend. But my skin actually has a even tone right now, which has a lot to do with my moisturizing method every night. I use the night cream every single night. It has somewhat of a minimizing bleacher in it. I don't want to say it's a bleacher, but it tones down those colors that we get in our face as we get older. I think someone used to call them liver spots. So if you are fighting liver spots on your face, using this night cream daily literally will diminish them. Just ask Stan. If you look at his face, actually those brown spots are diminishing. So again, my spoon's almost empty. I saved my little bit for the top, around my brow, and right inside the brow. Now I will use my finger in the brow to make sure that it's all in. So that coverage goes on perfect. It feels like there's nothing on my face. And I will wash the brush. What I like to do every day with the brush, and it's okay that you wet it and hang it. Wet it and hang it. Okay, so that's done. Okay, glorious eye primer I already put on my eyes. We're gonna do the eyeshadow today. Though I don't really like to wear eyeshadow, I will. Okay, glorious eye primer I already put on my eyes. We're gonna do the eyeshadow today. Though I don't really like to wear eyeshadow, I will do it for the fun of it. I have 3 types of brushes. One is one of my favorites actually. This is actually the one I use for if I'm using what's that called? A concealer. This is a concealer brush or a cream shadow brush. You can use it for 2 purposes. This one here is called my double head sponge on one end. I don't know if you see that's a sponge on one end. And a brush that has like an angle to it. Okay? And then I have another cream shadow brush that I use for my eyeliner. Okay? And the eyeliner I do by the way have 2 available eyeliners, black and blue. So if anybody's interested, let me know. They go pretty fast. I just got 2 in the mail. And I just ordered again, free shipping. But I use the Irate in this palette 3. Irate is black. And I use a very thin brush. As you can see, very thin brush. It really doesn't even look thin in that. Anyway, so that's the thin. And I literally take the end, because there's Irate right there. It's the last one. Okay. And I just do the tips of it. I just kind of run the tips over it like that. See, really it's all you need to do. You start out from I'm sorry, I got an itch and it won't go away. Look at that. Okay, so you want to start at the middle. Now, my favorite. Now I even keep this in the box because I have 2 opened. One is for hi Judy. One is for after it's on. I use it. It's actually more of this is kind of dried out. So what I did was I stuck. Let me see. Yep, uplift serum into this. So what I like to do is I always start with making sure that they're straight and some uplift in it. The Epic mascara already has the uplift in it. But me, I have what people call heavy eyelashes. My eyelashes just drop. The minute I put something on it, they get heavy. They're thick. So what I try to do is I try to get the oil to make them thin and pull them apart. With that, you're going to see me do this. And I'm not going to talk during it because it's kind of difficult. And I use my little brush to separate them. Then I apply that. So let's get started. First, always. on the tips, guys, just on the tips. Look. Don't do it as fast as I do. Hold on. I hold it there for a sec, and it stays up. Okay, let's do the other one. I don't want to get them mixed up. Oh my goodness. And I will do the second one because it sat too long. I want to do it while it's up and curl. Now, my daughter-in-law literally does eyelash curling, a permanent eyelash curling. She's got her certification to do it. So if anybody's interested, and no, I did not have it done. If I do it, I will promise to do it live. I'm talking as I'm doing this. And we're done. My eyelashes are done for the day. And I really only put one coat on. And the last step of the day is don't go out without having my bronzer. And all it is a tiny bit so that I can put my favorite a la mode on. A la mode is a highlighter. Voila. Are we done? Yes, my makeup is done. So that was it. That's my routine every day. Anybody have any questions? Questions? That's okay. I'm sure that when they get this second, if you watch this live, I want to say thank you for coming out here live and watching the video. If you do this in the replay, please make sure you say hi to me. I love to know who's out there watching me, so if there's any questions you might have, I can address them. And if you're not watching this live, but you have questions, please don't hesitate to drop it in here, and I will absolutely read them, okay? I want everybody to have a wonderful day, and please don't forget, be kind to each other, but most importantly, be nice to yourself. Treat yourself one day. You'll see it feels good, especially after you've done something good. Bye.